grade. Hello, welcome back to Computer Science. Today, we're going to work more with nested loops, this idea of a loop in a loop. And today we're going to use art to try and practice looping. We're going to use fancy shapes using nested loops. And it's going to be kind of cool because we can really make some complex, complicated, cool-looking shapes when we loop the loops. Here's how it works. Number 12, we're going to start it off. We got 13 puzzles to go through. So I'm going to have you log into code.org like you have been doing. Hit that button up there, sign in, so that all this work is saved. Now, instead of kind of giving you an answer sheet that way, like I'm going to go through these answers with you, kind of teach you along with you. So like if you want to, now would be a good time to like pause the video, try the puzzle, unpause, see if you got it the same way I got it, and then pause it again, try the next one, unpause it, see what I do, see what you do. If you think you beat it without me needing to teach you, you can skip over that part and you can try to kind of work your way through. So I'm gonna go through all these puzzles with you. You watch the part that you think you need to watch. So here we go. This is number one, puzzle number one. Our directions here are to draw a triangle to kickstart this page. Each side is 100 pixels long and you need 120-degree turns for the exterior angle. Here's what that means. We are going to draw 120 pixels. A pixel is a tiny dot of light on your computer screens. All computer screens are made of pixels. We'll learn about that in 5th grade. They are just sometimes there's thousands, sometimes there's millions of tiny dots of light that actually make up your screen. And it's helpful because computer screens come in all sorts of shapes and sizes. My computer screen here is a lot smaller than the computer screen that's on your computer. And yet I still need characters to move the same amount on a computer screen and a phone screen. So the way that one way we could do that is to say, don't go by inches, because if I say go forward 5 inches, well then I'm off the screen here. But if I say go forward 100 pixels, well then I can go forward 100 pixels here and 100 pixels on this screen. And so it's a way to kind of bring it all together. It's a unit of measurement. That's what I want you to understand. For computer sense, for these puzzles, when we talk about a pixel, we're talking about a length. Okay, so we're going to go forward 100 pixels. So we're going to use this one here, go forward 100 pixels, and we are going to then turn. And it says we need a 120-degree turn. When I push run, looks good. I'm going to use a repeat block. Since triangles have 3 sides, then I will do this 3 times. Put it in a loop. Put a 3 in there, reset, and run. Triangle. Puzzle number 2. In this puzzle, number 2, whoa, we've got to make a really crazy looking shape here. Now we're going to loop the triangle 6 times. So what we need to do is we're going to go forward. It says you need to turn 60 degrees before the next triangle. So we're going to go forward, and we're going to turn to the left. Let's say turn to the left, 120 degrees. We knew that that was going to be a triangle. Let me try it out first. Does that give me 1 triangle? Yes, it does. Perfect. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take that. It says that I need to turn 60 degrees, and here's a 60-degree block right here. Like so, turn 60 degrees, and then I'm going to have to do that. How many triangles do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So all of this is going to go inside a loop block. Now I know, if I take a look right up here, it says use 24 blocks. Like, you could do this by dragging 24. What they want you to do is they want you to say like, oh my goodness, this is so much work. I'm doing you a favor here, skipping you ahead to be like, we know it's a lot of work. We know that we can do loops inside loops to shorten this puzzle down. So this is what we get as a triangle. This is how we turn to the next one. And then this is how we will draw 6 different triangles together. 6 times, repeat that, go forward, turn left, turn right by 100 or by 60. Now another fun thing that you might want to add when you're doing this is you might want to add this guy right here. This guy says set random color. And it's not important in the code. You don't have to have it. But if you did have it and you went like this, this says now that it's going to do this 6 times. Set a color, draw a triangle, move to the right. Then set a different color, move to the right. Let's see what happens here. So that's one color. It's another color. It's another color. It's another color. It's another color. Random colors all over the place. That's how we solve puzzle 2. Now let's go look at puzzle 3. Puzzle 3 is a video. Watch the video. It's pretty cool. Now let's take a look at puzzle 4. Puzzle 4 turns out to be the exact same one that we just did. Extra practice. I got you through that one quicker. You can thank me later for that. Once again, same idea. See if you can do this without watching it, hopefully, but we're going to go forward by 100. We're going to turn 120. We're going to do that 3 times. When we draw one triangle, then we are going to turn to the right, and we'll do that whole thing over and over and over again. How many triangles do we have? We do that whole thing 6 times, like so. Now I'm not going to use that color block. You can kind of see how the... Actually, you know what? I am going to use that color block. I'm going to set the whole thing and make it red. Wildcat red. Here we go. There we go. Puzzle number 4 complete. On to puzzle number 5. In this puzzle, we're going to draw a bunch of squares. It says that the windows are 20 pixels each, and they are 20 pixels apart. You know what I'm going to do? Hold on a second. So when we do that, 20 pixels a piece. Let me turn on this here quick. No, it doesn't show anything. Okay. I'm going to draw a square here. So I'm going to say go forward. And you know what? Better just change this right now to 20. So forward by 20, turn to the, which way would we go? Left, looks like, right? Incorrect. Forward, left. To draw a square, we would do that 4 times. I always like to see if I'm right before I build the whole code. Rarely do I ever go through and try the whole thing first and then see if it runs. I like to build piece by piece. So let's see if I can draw 1 square. Okay, good. That worked. Now I'm going to jump ahead to the next square. So I'm going to use this block here that says jump forward. Now I got to figure out how to jump forward. Let's see. Okay, so if this is 20 pixels here, and then it tells me at the top that it's 20 pixels apart, 20 plus 20, that's 40. So I'm going to jump forward by 40. And I'm going to run it to see if it works. Good. He's right up there, and he's ready to draw the next square. Since I'm going to draw another square, I'm going to do the same thing over and over and over again. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to take what I had, and I'm going to put it in a loop. This loop right here can be done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times to get my building. Boom. Done. I know you might be thinking you're a genius, Mr. Carver, and you know what? You're right, I am. Puzzle number 6. Here we go. Puzzle 6. Now we're going to draw some circles. How are we going to do that? Each circle is made by moving 1 pixel before turning 1 degree 360 times. Each circle begins just 50 pixels from where the last one ends. Let's start by trying to draw just 1 circle. It said that we're going to go forward 1 pixel, like so. Move forward 1 pixel. Then we have to turn, and we're going to turn to the left here, 1 degree. Now if I ran that, got a tiny dot of light right there, and 1 turn, the Directions tell us that there are 360 degrees in that puzzle. 360 degrees. Let's see if I did this 360 times, then what it would look like. Here we go. It's moving pretty slowly because it's doing it 360 times. I do have a little meter. I can slow it up or go down. There we go. All right, that's one circle. This tells me that they are 50 pixels apart. So I'm going to use the jump block here. Remember, the jump block will jump me ahead, but not draw anything. And then, since I have 1, 2, 3, 4 circles, I'm going to do that 4 times, like so. And just to be cool, I'm going to set a random color each time. I don't know what those circles are going to be. 4 times, set a random color. Go forward by 1, turn left by 1, do it 360 times, and when you get to the end, jump 50 pixels forward. Puzzle number 7. Let's take a look. What happens when you also turn 90 degrees between circles? So this means we're going to have to do the exact same thing as before. We're going to go forward 1 pixel. We're going to turn to the left 1 pixel. We're going to have to do that 360 times. We're going to have to jump forward by 50 pixels. That's what gets me to that next one. Then directions up here where you also turn 90 degrees. So let's add a 90-degree turn in there, like so. Since I've got 4 circles, this is like the exact same line of code, except with a 90-degree turn. Let's see what happens here. Puzzle number 8. Let's take a look. Ooh, now we're doing squares. The squares have 100 pixel sides and 90-degree turns. So 100 pixel side, turn left by 90 degrees right there. Do that 4 times. That's how we make a square, like so. 4 times. Oops. Get in there 4 times. 4. There we go. So that's a square. Now let's see what else they tell us to do. So got that. You will need to turn 60 degrees between each square. Okay. Why? Because there are 6 squares and 360 degrees divided by 6 is 60 degrees. Make sure to also jump 50 degrees to the next thing. So we're going to jump 50 pixels. That's what the directions say. We're going to turn 60 degrees. That's what it says. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to do this 6 times. And for fun, like so. For fun, let's throw random colors in there and tell it. I'm going to tell it go super fast. Super fast, go. Go. Oh, look at that. Pretty cool. Puzzle number 9. Here we go. Ooh, same idea, except now we're making hexagons. Let's see what the directions say. Each hexagon has 50 pixel sides and 60-degree turns. So 50 pixel sides, like so. 60-degree turns, like so. Hexagons have 6 sides to them. So instead of doing this 4 times, I'm going to have to do this 6 times. That gets me 1 hexagon. Let's see what happens. Looks like we'll probably have to jump forward 50 pixels. Looks like a 50 pixel jump, 50. And maybe I see a turn block in here like so. Let's reset and run. That looks about right. So now I will do that by the number of hexagons I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 hexagons. Let's go. Kind of like a flower. Puzzle number 10. Let's see what we do. Challenge puzzle. Whew. Can you figure out how to make the picture like this? Yikes. Well, this actually looks like, if I take a closer look at it, kind of looks like it's two shapes, wouldn't you say? Kind of looks like it is a a square and a triangle. Let's build one shape first. Both has 50, so you know what? I'm going to change this number to be 50. So forward by 50. And I have learned that squares do this, so we're gonna go forward. We're gonna do this 4 times. That should draw a square. Does it do it? Okay. Now, see if I can draw a triangle. Well, a triangle, when we did it, was forward by 50 and then a turn left. Let's see, let's turn left by a different amount, not 90. What did we use? We used a 60-degree turn, didn't we? Actually, we used 120, didn't we? Outside angle. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay. Let's test it out, see if it works. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Didn't put that in there. Got to put that number in there 3 times outside of a triangle. Here we go. Okay. Now, I should jump to the next block, and that jump is 50 because that was the size right there. And then I'll probably turn to the right, and it looks like I've got 45 degrees in there. Maybe I want to do something cool, like I'm going to make my squares red, but I might make my circles blue. Okay, and let's see. All right. All of that then is going to get done over and over and over again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Woo! All of that. Put it in a code. Do it 8 times, and we'll get a cool design. Awesome! Puzzle 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 squares in front of each other. How big are they? Does it tell us? It doesn't tell us. I better try and figure it out. Last time I used this, it was about 20 pixels, wasn't it? So let's try it 20 pixels to go forward and turn 4 times, right? Turn to the left. Forward, left by 90 degrees. Let's check it. Oh, it's not 20. It must be 100 then. Leave it at 100, I suppose. Well, not that. That looks about twice as much, so maybe it must be 50 pixels. Good. Let's jump to the next one, which, if the bottom line is 50 pixels, then this one must be 50 pixels too. Test. Good. I must be ready now to do it again and again and again. I think I counted 7 different ones, so let's do 7 times. Do that 7 times. Reset and run. Wonder if that guy ever gets dizzy. Puzzle 12, multiple choice here. A, B, or C. Let's see. Which code do you think is going to run? So it looks like a 50 degree, 72 degree turn, jump forward, turn right, and then jump to the top position. So let me look at my shapes again. I'm going to do this something 5 times. This one looks like it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one has shapes of only 4. This one has shapes of 3. I think I'm going to pick A on this one. A. Run. Ta-da. Last one, number 13. What are we doing here? 13 is a free-for-all. 13, you get to do whatever you want on. You get to pick all of these blocks. And look, you got cool blocks like this too, where you can, you can draw a sticker like this. A sticker shape, oh, look at all these cool shapes. I'm going to draw a penguin, and I'm going to draw 100 lines. So let's see what happens here. Draws a penguin, draws a line right through the penguin. It's kind of weird. Okay, reset that. Maybe I'm going to draw a penguin, and then I'm going to turn to the right, and I'm going to use a loop block like so. Ooh, I wonder what I could do here. I'm going to do it 8 times. And I'm going to do it like this. I don't know what's going to happen. Ooh, that's fun. I can do any angle in here if I wanted to. 88-degree angle of a, what is that, a beaver? Let's try it. That's interesting. I don't want to be a 50-degree angle. Reset run. Look at that. Now maybe I'm going to jump. And I'm going to do something else. I'm going to do something, I don't know, 9 times. What am I going to do? I'm going to draw another. I'm going to do this. And I'm going to do this. And I'm going to do, I don't know, let's do this. Let's change it up. Let's do, I don't know, 24. Let's see what happens. Huh. Well, that didn't really work. Yeah, that's all right. What if I did it smaller? I'm going to do it 20 pixels. Looks like it might make a shape, so let's see what happens. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. What would happen if, now this is where it gets fun with the nested loops. What happens if I nest that whole entire thing? What if I take whatever drawing I just did, this beaver and line drawing, and I looped it 8 times? I have no idea. Oh. Huh. Well, that's an interesting shape. I want you to try this out. You can do whatever you want. I think it's kind of cool. Not only just loop it, but loop it again and loop it again and loop it again and see what you can come up with. You can get really fun and cool designs. All right, thanks for doing these fancy shapes and using these nested loops. I will see you again next time. Remember, computer science is changing the world, and you get to be a part of that change.